Hey, it's Paul DiGrigoli. Hey, I'm up here in Massachusetts, and it's good to see my staff and all the students. It's been extremely fun, and got a chance to meet my IT person, and he has been great. He's been awesome, and it's been really fantastic, and it's been awesome. It's been really great. So now I'm gonna get going here and start speaking to you about the five key components, the process of learning. And most of you are well aware of the fact we're almost into Q1 and getting ready to get into Q2. And I want to say that I can't thank you enough for following my message, and sincerely thank you for being patient during Q1, of all the things that have been going on between the salon and the school and getting married and so on and so forth. But now we're really ready to get back into it and zero in and to try to help you as much as I can go to a brand new level. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about how important it is of the process, what it takes, time, practice, patience, understanding of going to a brand new level. So there's five key components. There's five processes that I'd like to share with each and every one of you, and we're going to go reasonably randomly, quickly, so you understand it, and we can break it down so you can go back and you can listen to this again and again and really kind of understand it. The first thing I'd like you to do is I want you to look back in 2023, and I know that's we don't want to go backwards or whatever, but the thing that I don't think we realize and that what we don't do is we get right into Q1 of 2024, but we do not celebrate our victories. Okay, so all your victories in the last 12 months, okay, are mostly all the good ones that you've accomplished. Now, whether you accomplished a lot, whether you constantly focused in on a little bit or a lot or whatever you might have done. What have you done? Okay, so make a list of all the things you've accomplished personally and professionally. What did you accomplish? I mean, that's a key factor. And it's a key factor in celebrating your accomplishments of what you've done in 2023. The second thing I want you to zero in on, and that is education. Okay, so what did you do as far as your education? And you really need to be honest with yourself. Okay, so for an example, how many books did you read? Okay, and did you read books that empowered you, that brought you to a brand new level? It's interesting because I probably read over 1,000 books that I have in my library back at home, and I have to tell you, right back from Norman Vincent Peale to Winston Churchill to Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People, a lot of the information now today is just kind of basically recycled. Okay, they say it in a different format, they did it in a different format, but it's really and truly when it comes down to owning your own business, whether you're in business for yourself, you're an independent contractor, you're a booth renter, you're a team-based salon, it really doesn't matter. You own your own salon, it's a different business, okay? It all comes down to people and how well you treat people, and that's really the key. So how many seminars did you attend, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not really sure. Here's the key component. What did you get out of the seminars? Did you get something out of it to lift you up, to bring you to a brand new level, okay? And that's really important. You always have to remember, in business, that's all it is a confidence game. And how do I increase my confidence? That's the name of the game. Number 3, clarification. Remember this, clarity is power. And you got to know what your values are, okay? What drives you? What's clarity? And you got to be crystal clear of where you want to see yourself now and at the end of the year. Now, you've already accomplished 2023, and I asked you this question personally and professionally, what did you really do? And that is all the good things, not the negative things, all the good things. So when you talk about your values, I'll just give you some examples of what values I'm talking about, such as freedom, okay? To be able to do what you want, when you want, whenever you want, with whom you want. That's freedom, okay? Second is your health and your diet. Now, I think most of you know this, okay? You got to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. That's for women, or for men, I'm sorry, and for women, it's about 50 ounces of water a day. If you go to the doctor, usually the doctor says to you, You're dehydrated. Well, guess what? You didn't drink enough water. So, and I know a lot of you don't like to drink water. Put food coloring in it, do something, make it different. But you got to sip it every single day, and you're going to pee a lot. No question about that. Okay. Secondly, how about your energy level? I make coffee nervous. You know what I mean? I love coffee. I drink it. But Jesus, I got to tell you, it goes to a whole different level. And when I say energy and passion are the number one components that are going to bring you to a brand new level. If you don't have energy and you don't have passion and you're not self-motivated, game's over. So how do we get to that level? Okay? What about your beauty? And you indulge in yourself. Do you look good? Do you feel good? I'm not really sure. Okay? And then your relationships, your personal relationships that you have, and then also your relationships that you have in business. Both of those have to be nourished. And how do you nourish them? And I got to tell you this: you're not going to only have you're probably going to have 10 acquaintances, but you're going to have one or two friends that you can really depend upon. Okay? And then the last thing I want to talk about, and this is part of your values, is your finances. Okay? And I'm going to just, to really summarize this, it's like watching a basketball game. So when you watch a basketball game, how do you know what team is winning? Okay? You got to look at the scoreboard. Okay? And guess what? Not any different in business and not any different in your personal lives. Most of us don't do that. We get very complacent. Okay? So, and then the last thing I really want to work on, which is the biggest ruination today, and that is the amount of distractions that we have every single day. Most of you know this. We touch our phone at least 250 times a day. People get distracted. People want our attention, whether it's advertising, whether it's a friend, whether it's a text message, whatever it might be. But I can tell you today, we're in a war of distractions. And if you can eliminate some of them and you can prioritize, you're going to be way ahead of the game. The things that are going to bring you the most value. Because remember this, it's the more information that you can get, the more knowledge that you can get, the more you can give other people. And that's really the name of the game. It's not being selfish, but the more you can get, the more you can give. You can't give somebody something you don't have. Number 4 is visualization. And that is you got to actually visualize every single day what your outcome is going to be. Because your outcome is going to give you your purpose. Your purpose provides drive. And that's really the key component. And the biggest, it's probably the biggest commitment you'll ever make in your entire life. And then lastly, we talked about this in your values. It's got to be part of your values is your finances. And you really got to know what the score is. And, that's what gives you the freedom, that gives you the flexibility. Okay, I hope this helps. And we'll see everybody next week. I'm very excited to be back here on Facebook and to be able to give you a wealth of information to bring you and your team to a brand new level. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.